Philadelphia, where the Flyers were the first team in the NHL to wear orange and the first 1967 expansion team to win it all. Greetings, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just a moment. And right now, I'm Mike Emmerich, about to pose the question. You were on good teams. You were on not-so-good teams. Tonight, we get to see one of the not-so-good teams. What's it like?
It's tough. I mean, it really tests your love of the game. It tests your passion for the game. But for me, you look at the standings, you know there are a lot of teams above you, Doc, but I always thought about let's try to go out there, not necessarily win the game. You want that. But let's win the first period. Let's see what happens after the first 20 minutes of the game and then go from there. So I think small steps is such an important approach when you're a struggling team.
The Islanders have the right game plan, Doc. They might not have the best talent. They might not have the top goaltenders, but they certainly are trying to play the right way, and eventually they will work themselves out from the bottom of the standings.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. A shutout last time? Of course he's in there this time. The last game was forgettable, but he is coming back here to try and make some more positive memories in this one. Claude Giroux spent half of his first decade with the Philadelphia Flyers as captain, had even greater point-getting success when he shifted from center to wing. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Quick wrister. May not have intended it, but it hit it.
One goal away from a milestone, Doc. He's out there bidding for it.
Thoughts now from Ray Ferraro.
Elliott's play this season has been so consistent. He's got an excellent win-loss record. He doesn't give up the bad goal when it's a crippling time for a team. He makes the big save when he has to. And as a result, the penalty killing's been really good, and they have enough confidence to be aggressive offensively to put enough numbers up on the board.
Thanks very much, Ray. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. Is able to move on in. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Goes back deep for it. Slides it to the point. Wonderful stop. Takes his pass from the goalie. Carried in, and they've got him outmanned. Gathered up by Boychuk.
Elliott's team is well aware that he played very well in his last start, had a shutout, and they'd like to ride him again here tonight.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Puck is thrown to Everly.
It's dumped in. Philadelphia's got possession in the defensive zone. Carries it on in from center. Solid defensive play. Pass attempt to Beauvillier. Directing that one to Bailey. Really good cut of the pass. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Magnificent job on the defense. Things are heating up with that hit.
Doc, no surprise there. We expected a physical game, and we're going to get one. That early hit is just an example of what we're going to see.
Steps across that line. Lifts one. Perfect save. Got that pass in his own end.
Philadelphia's moving the puck up the wing.
On the outside, a shot. Oh, stick save.
Pitching it to Shore.
And he dumps it in. Philadelphia's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Leads that charge into the zone. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Slid to Clutterbuck. In the slot. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Cut that pass in his own end. Wouldn't let him by. And the whistle signals an offside.
Don't forget that we have a new parking area located beneath the stadium.
Over 5 minutes to go in the period. We are deadlocked at 0. The Flyers got that faceoff win. Now what? Lets a shot go. Good save there. Can start the attack going in the zone. Oh, and he robbed it. Gathered up again by Couturier. And now it's directed to Simmons. Between the blue lines. Flings it. Save! Taken over again. The Islanders skated up on the side. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Drives down the wing at center. Good place to shoot from, and he does. And he puts the glove on it and stops play. Philadelphia's got it again. Wrister from the slot. Blocked.
In the first period.
Right along the line. Wonderful save. Look out, here it comes.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Philadelphia's coaching staff is always prodding their players to be more aggressive, to finish checks, to separate body from puck. They don't have to tell him. He's always among the highest hit totals in the league.
Snapping a pass to Bailey. Letty's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. Period 1 has been finished. No entries on the score sheet whatsoever. Perhaps that will change in the second. We'll just have to see.
Do you know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out? Nominations for our Team Player Awards are available.
Leonard's enormous save has kept his team in it. We have ended the period, and he gets a rest. And so do we as we head to break. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
The Flyers have to be pleased with the way they performed in that first period. Doc, I have to imagine that their coaching staff is extremely pleased with how they forechecked and had the puck in the offensive zone for the majority of that first period.
Got it at the point. Shoots one. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. Has it picked up. Tremendous hit.
You not only have to worry about the big hit, but that stanchion as well.
And the whistle signals an offside.
If you're looking for a great seat to our upcoming game, tickets are available for purchase at the ticket booth or online by visiting our website.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Gathered up again by Giroux. A shot. He scores! We were wondering if we'd ever see it. 1-0.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
The Flyers have been overwhelming, and finally the reward. They lead 1-0. Over 3 minutes played here in the second. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Played on to Letty. That was one. He'll get the number on.
Simmons with the big hit. The bench jumps to their feet. Anytime a skilled guy makes a hit like that, the bench gets stirred up.
Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score.
The Flyers are fortunate to have him on their roster. He has among the highest point totals in the league. He's dangerous both with and without the puck. It's without the puck where he creates room for himself and becomes a dangerous offensive player.
He's got that point pass. Strong wrister. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Moving it to Bailey. Hammers his way up the wing at neutral ice.
Bailey's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Gains the blue line.
Lets it go. Oh, what a shot. It glanced off the iron. Passing one off now to Bailey. Looking to Simmons. The Flyers are driving it from the wing. Lets it go. Just missed the net.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
The Flyers lug the puck in the defensive zone. Driving in from no man's land. Didn't miss by much. Trying to go to Barzal. And they've got it again. Fires a shot. Score!
The shooter had a couple of different options here. He could pass or shoot. He decided on the latter and beat the goaltender clean.
This is the default position for the goaltender. He's in the butterfly, but he gets beat up over the blocker side. He's got to be able to get a shoulder on that one.
The Flyers have now made it 2-0. They have been overwhelming. New York's prevailed again on the faceoff of the neutral zone. Steps in from the neutral zone. Fires. Great save.
The Flyers have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
Pitching this one to Ladd. Takes that pass at center, see if we can move something. Worked into the corner by Yemelin. The Flyers with control at center ice. What a tremendous hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Whoa, now in the code, that means there might be something going on here. At least one guy's hot.
This is not the first time we've seen this in this game.
And a save. The Flyers are at the wing in neutral ice. Shoots one. That puck struck him in front. Collected by Voracek. A shot. Saved, but just barely. The arm is up for a delayed penalty call. What can happen next? The Flyers are guilty of a minor penalty for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Islanders are activating their power play unit for the first time.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Gathered up again by Hickey. Works his way right up Yonge Street. Watch out! A big hit.
That was a major league collision.
And the whistle. And the trainer. Hopefully not a gurney on this one.
Boychuk's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision. Bone-rattling check.
The Islanders control from the neutral zone. Can he make them chase it? The Flyers shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Puck is thrown to Barzal. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Can he generate something? Somebody straight across. Puck has to be first. Offside. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
The Flyers have been up on their toes all night. They've been the more aggressive team, and as a result, they've controlled play.
Thanks, Ray. Professional hockey is not a game for the faint of heart. One team has certainly had the hits advantage tonight. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. New York's moving it up the wing. Skilled play by Eberle. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. A successful clear.
Doesn't really matter what the power play looks like if you can't get pucks to the net. If they can't get traffic to the goaltender and pucks arrive.
It's all on his shoulders. He was outnumbered but not outmanned. Good work in clearing it out. Tries to get it on net. Got in the way of that one. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. He got rid of it. New York seeing the penalty clock bleeding down to the last few seconds. A great speed bump set up there. It's dumped in. Pass attempt to lead. That was a big hit.
He wasn't expecting that contact. He got steamrolled there.
The Flyers have possession in their own end. He cleared that puck out of there. The Islanders' power play let him down at a very important time. Directing that one to Bailey. Outstanding body contact. Quick wrist shot. Save.
In the second period.
Pitching it to Ladd. The Islanders have it along the side at mid-ice. And he dumps it in. Philadelphia's back in its own end, trying to work forward. And now it's directed to Komarov. 40 minutes have been played. A rest is deserved. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here, 14 for the Flyers and 10 for the Islanders.
Being a fan pays big dividends with Pro Points, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Download our free app today.
Patrick's goal advanced this for his team from a 1-goal lead to a 2 as we head to break.
Points for attending tonight's game.
Periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
New York's a bounce away from getting right back in this game. One area of concern has been their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
Puts one on. Got the post up near the crossbar and back out. Slid back across from one point to the other. Score! And that is a milestone. His 100th career goal.
He's been scoring his fair share of goals throughout his career. That's his 100th.
Bears quick hands allowed him to snap that one up and score the goal.
Leonard's in almost perfect position. I say almost because the shot's better. It just beats him.
Philadelphia's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the 3rd period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Philadelphia's goal scored by number 50.
Skates it into the zone. Pass cut. The Flyers hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Snapping a pass to Gostisbehere. Terrific interception. Propelled to Leddy. Fires. Solid pad save. Outstanding save by the goalie. Save with the pad. The Flyers skated up on the side. Lets it go. A dangerous shot off the mat. Perfect wrister. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove. Chip to Eberle. Shoots one. Wonderful save. Moving it to Simmons. Gains the zone. Took care of that one. Holds on and gets that whistle.
The Flyers need offense. They look to one of the highest goal scorers in the league. They know they can depend on him. What's remarkable is in a league where goal scoring can come and go, his consistency is among the best.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. A collision.
You got to love that hit unless you're the guy on the receiving end. That's a jolt. Eberle's banged up here as he works his way back to the bench. I can see the trainer working his way down to his end.
On to Foley. Oh, wide with the shot. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Lee's really playing outside his comfort zone. He's not known to be a physical player, but he's trying to change the momentum of this game.
Eberle's been in discomfort since this hit here.
Flyers with a center ice face-off win. Puck went just outside the blue line, and so everybody has to get back. Skill play by McDonald. Terrific outlet pass. Good place to shoot from. Save. Wonderful wrist shot. And the players collide in open ice. Gives it on a cross from the point. Lets it go. Swept aside. Dogged determination there by Voracek. Passing one off now to Giroux. Shoots one. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Giroux's often the object of a target. He's so good, nobody wants to give him much room, but he gets tagged there.
Gives it to the point. Got iron with the shot. Twist one. Great save. To Voracek.
The Flyers are trying to protect this shutout here late in the third period for the goaltender, who has had an outstanding night.
Philadelphia's got an opportunity over the next stretch of games to really come together as a team, execute their game plan, and get some wins. It's not going to be easy. It never is in this league. The best players and teams find a way to win, Doc.
Shoots. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save.
Philadelphia's been humming along offensively. Well, it's no wonder. Their player's been on such a significant point streak. Every game, it seems, he finds a way to create offense, whether he finishes the play himself or sets somebody else up.
What a ripper! Great save. The Islanders are skating it up at neutral ice. Gostisbehere's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. Cut that off between the blue lines. Back on his stick. On through the corner. Picks it up back there. Brings it in for an attack. The pass fails and the puck leaves the zone. Slid to Hickey. He's got it. The Flyers have it at center ice. Flings it. Score! He got the post with that one.
Simmons gave the goaltender no time to react with that quick snapshot.
Man, that's got to be frustrating from the goaltender's perspective. You're in the right spot. You think you have the net covered, but there's just an inch or two that you don't have, and it's off the post and in.
Philadelphia's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Last minute to go in the third. He left his feet, but not on his own, and not by choice.
The fans along the glass gotta love that hit.
And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
You know what, Doc? I'd like to see these teams play.
They weren't going to let this one go through the rest of the game without settling it this way. This fight on that bunch has ended.
That's gotta hurt. What a way to leave your mark.
Frustration has boiled over here. They've been pushed around most of the night, and this is an example of it.
New York's won that faceoff in the neutral zone.
5-minute major fighting.
Has it back deep. Looking to Goodas. Crosses that line. Save! He is slashed, and there'll be a penalty for that. The outcome is not in doubt, but these guys are paid to work all 60 minutes. They are fans, and so we have this call to deal with in ownership.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
New York's got another win. Loud pad save. Pass cut, strong play. Shot it back out of his own end. Goalie out of the net, puck on his stick. Trying to go to Bailey. Pitching this one to Everly. Picked up. Can this be another shutout for this goaltender? Sure enough, there it is.
It was a different celebration on the bench, guys, when he scored his 100th goal. Everybody knew how much it meant to him. They were really excited for him. Elliott's been the one key reason that his team's been able to hold on to this lead. He's faced a high percentage of top quality shots. He's stopped virtually everything.
Outstanding work at the goal again. He's got another shutout.
A shutout takes a full team effort, and it starts with the goaltender, and he continues that shutout streak.
The Flyers raise their sticks to salute their fans. That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.